Hello, everyone. Welcome back to News and Views 247, where we try to reveal the truth, share our perspectives, and educate you so that you stay updated. So, today we are going to discuss something very important, very crucial, and it's about the ongoing ASHA workers' strike, which affects a lot of women in Kerala. It's this is not just a protest, this is a fight for fair pay, dignity, and the kind of recognition that they deserve for the tireless work they do for our society. Now, ASHA workers, accredited social health activists, who are they? They are the backbone of India's public health system, from conducting health surveys, ensuring vaccinations, and providing maternal and child care, and also conducting awareness classes about various diseases. They are often the first point of contact for healthcare in villages. Despite their critical role that they play in the society, their earnings are shockingly low. Their work conditions are very poor. So this frustration has led to one of the longest running ASHA workers strike in the history of Kerala. The strike began with a continuous day and night sit-in protest in front of the Kerala Secretariat. And ASHA workers, they demanded what they rightfully deserve: an increased honorarium and better working conditions, also retirement benefits. So, when the talks failed to bring a solution, the protest escalated into a statewide march organized by the Kerala ASHA Health Workers Association. And this march started from Kasargod on May 5th and concluded in Thiruvananthapuram on June 17th. So, what are their demands? Simple: significant hike in their monthly honorarium, retirement benefits and job security, and better service conditions, including medical and social security benefits. And to put it simply, they are demanding respect, not just in words, in terms of a fair compensation for the volume of work they do for our society. Well, talking about the government response, yeah, the Kerala government has held several round of talks regarding this. But what they say is that a complete resolution totally depends upon the central government revising the national service conditions for ASHA workers. So this deadlock has kept this issue totally unresolved. Even after the massive protest march concluded, the sit-in front of Kerala Secretariat strike still continues. Across the state, solidarity protests have been organized by various groups such as trade unions, different political parties, and many other cultural organizations. They're all standing with ASHA workers, and their determination is totally, unshaken. And the message is very clear: we will not step back until justice is served. And yeah, so over these months, we have seen different kinds of people. We have seen three kinds of people: people who stood with them, people who stood for them, and people who stood against them. Now, talking about people who stood, with them are the women who marched with them day and night, and trade unions, student groups, and social organizations who offered support, and normal, ordinary citizens who offered food, water, and solidarity. And now, people who stood for them, a few, healthcare experts, social activists, and also some political voices who demanded action and fair treatment for the work they do. And now, coming back to the most important thing, people who stood against them, the officials of the government who said that their demands are totally unrealistic and shifted this blame to the central government and chose to remain silent. Now, here is something that really exposes the injustice. People who are appointed as private secretaries to MLAs, most of them political nominees, they are entitled to a government pension just 3 years after the service. That's right, 3 years. And along with this, they are withdrawing a salary of around like 25,000 to 35,000, or sometimes even more. And not just that, I mean, they get travel allowances, medical reimbursement, leave allowances, leave benefits, lifetime pension, and they get all these things even if they work for a short period of time. Now, when we compare this to ASHA workers, they work in the field for 10 to 20 years. Like they handle everything from maternal and child care, conducting health surveys, giving, awareness classes to people regarding health, ensuring vaccinations, doing all these field work. Even after doing all these things, they are receiving a salary of somewhere around 6,000 to 8,000 rupees. They have no pension, no job security, no medical reimbursement, nothing. And they have no recognition. They are not getting any recognition. And when they raise their voices, they are asked to wait. Do you think this is fair? Is this justice? If you are surprised, just look it up. Just search. You'll get all the information. It's all there. The facts are all there. And I mean, you will soon realize when you uh, go through all these facts, you will definitely come to realize that how deep this inequality runs in our society. See, this is not just the story of ASHA workers in Kerala. This is also about the story of millions of women across India who are overworked, you know, yet underpaid. But their role is very much significant in the functioning of our society. Their fight is a reminder that the backbone of our healthcare system is built on the sacrifices of these women, who are often invisible when it comes to policy making. Will the governments, state and central, will they do something about it? Only time will tell. But but until then, I mean, the ASHA workers' voices, will not be silenced. I'm very sure about that. If you believe that this issue deserves attention, please share this video, leave your comments and feedback, your perspectives, and subscribe to News and Views 247. Let us make sure that their voices are heard far and wide. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.